South Haven, Michigan. Founded in 1833. Population 4,403 people. Thousands of more people visit here in the summertime. I like to take their boat trips at the beginning of springtime when they become available. Here's a picture of the Michigan Maritime Museum, where history that is rich and the ships sailing on Lake Michigan can be explored. This is home to many different boat tour businesses in South Haven that are available to people who may wish to experience firsthand a trip on Lake Michigan itself. Here's a picture of the first small boat trip I took called the Lindy Lou in 2017. I took a boat trip on this tall ship, Friends of the Goodwill, in the spring of 2018. My third trip was on this ex-United States Navy launch boat in 2019. A 40-foot boat sailed by Captain Chad Bard and can be found located at 345 Water Street Pier in South Haven, Michigan. Here's a picture of one of the piers showing hundreds of people walking back and forth on the pier to see out Lake Michigan. Here's the waterway channel where the boats leave and enter into Lake Michigan. So now, here's my awesome venture on my third boat trip in South Haven, Michigan. So just sit right back down in the easy chair, relax, and enjoy the boat trip on board the Sunsetter on Lake Michigan. Here's a video of the many different kinds of boats sailing in and out of that channel I mentioned earlier in the show. Note how windy the wind sounds on a day like today. So once again, relax and enjoy the boats come and go. Oh my! Just look at all these many different kinds of ships coming and going. Someday when I get rich, I want to own one of these fun boats and enjoy the big lakes also. Big boats, small boats, all kinds of boats. Just look at them sailing right along. Here's the skipper along with his awesome deck crew. His deck crew makes you feel welcomed on board the Sunsetter. We now venture out onto Lake Michigan. This is so cool being out on the big lake. Water, water everywhere. It sure does make me feel thirsty just looking at it.
All the rest of the power plants are over here are either gas or coal fired. Look forward to get to the song that's been land that's 18 miles to the next port of St. Joe. If you look forward to get to the tip of land to the heart, that's another 18 miles to the next port of Saugatuck. The round building right there is Lake Elk Hotel. It's for sale right now for $4 million. So if anybody's interested, my real estate information on the back of your ticket. Clearland Creek, and where you see those nice houses right there, so the little creek that comes down from Lake Michigan. The big brick building up the beach that we went past, that's the water treatment facility. And you're about the widest point in Lake Michigan here, about 80 miles across. You can get into about 525 foot of water out the middle here. But if you go a little bit further north, you get in like 976 foot as deep as
of Lake Michigan to enjoy viewing. Maybe this is a good time for you to get another warm cup of coffee to keep drinking and watching the rest of this awesome show. Hey, did you see that little butterfly fly by way out here on Lake Michigan? Is anyone getting seasick yet? Well, we may never pass this way again, but it still is fun watching them sail by and occasionally wave at each other. We are now heading to the north side of the piers to sightsee some more. Of course, I tend to get a little shaky trying to hold my camera steady while rolling with the waves.
The line northeast, those are basically income properties for their owners. They're basically all rentals right through there. And if you look to your left, you can see a couple of fences coming down with a flagpole. There's another one, another one, another one. There's like 6 different public accesses off North Shore Drive that allow you access to Lake Michigan. And how the riparian rights work in Michigan is you can walk on the sand as far as you want to walk, and that's fine. But if you're in front of a condo or a private home, you're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to keep on walking. Or if you put your feet in the water, you can stay there as long as you want. The water's everywhere.
Maybe someday I'll find my genie in a lamp who can grant me my wish to own a nice home off on Lake Michigan like one of these seen here and this view. Hey boss, I was just wondering. So, what is it you were wondering? How about a raise for us this year? Whoa, that's a loaded question. Oh, come on, boss. We do you a great job, don't we? Well, I can't argue with that statement. So So, how about it, boss? Do we get a raise? Well, I see it's in the budget this summer. Well, you win some and you lose some. And the boat here continue. We now start sailing back into the channel to end our journey. The clock shows almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Our boat tour took almost an hour or so to sail out into the lake and back. Thank you, Skipper, for another fun and enjoyable trip out on Lake Michigan. The end. Hey, Jeannie, this is the kind of yacht I wish to sail on someday as my own. How about it? And the sailing show will continue.